Assalamu alaikum, baraka babes.
And happy 1 year anniversary to us. It's really been a long...
Not gonna lie, it's nothing for real.
No, it really don't feel like a year though. No shit. I feel like we just started like yesterday.
But you know what I was thinking about? I was like, the place that we were in literally exactly a year ago, up until now, we changed so much.
Where was that a year ago? Mo?
What?
Mo Cafe?
Yeah. But also, I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, what we were going through.
Oh, yeah. Not gonna lie. Like, now we're thinking about it, like, last year. Subhanallah. Like, I'm just glad. Anyways, I hope your guys' Ramadan are going well.
Yes. Oh, my God. Ramadan Mubarak to all of y'all. And happy 1 year to all the
baddies,
babes.
Yeah, we love
the
y'all
bros,
so much for
the baddies, everything.
Like, y'all really be doing y'all big one. I'm just really so happy. And, like, you know, you guys did your big one.
Nah, people are waving at us. Sorry.
Okay. What's tea today?
Okay, y'all. So this episode is about to be crazy.
No shade.
Cancel worthy? Maybe. But it's okay because we're not holding back. So today's episode will be hot takes.
Hot takes. And hot takes will be a little bit on Islamic, a little bit regular, general.
Like half. Like half social, just random hot takes. The other half would be Islamic hot takes. But I feel like this is something that
and I think
said. Like,
I low-key like this topic because when I kid you not, me and Amelia, we be sitting there and be like, hot take. Hot take, because I feel like no shade, like hot take,
hot take, bro. But,
okay,
yeah.
So, you wanna rock scissors paper scissors first? Who will go first?
But how do you do? Do you do rock paper scissors shoot, or do you say rock paper scissors says shoot?
I think I do says shoot.
Okay, but
ready?
Best 2 out of 3 or just 1 round?
1 round.
Okay.
Rock paper scissors say shoot. Rock paper scissors say shoot. Rock paper scissors say shoot. Oh, I didn't want to go first. Okay, guys. So we have a list of, I believe, 12 or like 10 each. So we're just going to go off them. You want to start with Islamic first? Or let's do Islamic first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, where's my list, y'all?
Girl.
Okay, first off, I want to say this before we start. If any of you guys get offended, may Allah forgive me, may you guys forgive me. But this is not to like offend anybody. It's just to, like...
Yeah, it's really not.
It's just to like be real.
And it's all general before y'all start making narratives. Oh, she might be talking about... We're not.
No
I
shade.
promise you we're not.
If I do say anything wrong, may Allah forgive me. And may you guys forgive me. I mean. Let's start.
I'm excited.
Okay. Should I start at number 1? No, I feel like this is coming anyways. Y'all knew this conversation was coming, so let's just get over it. Y'all be feeling for marriage. No shade. Just for the weddings. But it don't be having like, y'all don't be having like the basic attributes to even be a wife. Y'all just want to say you a bride and have the whole like traditional wedding and be married. It's to the point like y'all starting to come up as male obsessed. I feel like a lot of y'all need to figure yourselves out and find out who you are before you think to get married. Cause I feel like marriage, y'all make it the biggest accomplishment of your life. So when that comes, what else are you gonna look forward to in life?
You clocked it. And
like it's to the point like even like no shade. Like I feel like 60% of any like sister event, the topic of marriage is always gonna get brought up. And it irritates me because we're so much more than just marriage. We're so much more than just being a man's wife. Like, girl, know your worth. Like no shit. I'm not saying like don't look forward to marriage. Girl, marriage is a big thing. Be hype, be excited about it. But y'all making it seem like it's like
everything.
Go back on that. Like, I don't know. Y'all make it seem like it's the biggest thing ever in your life. Like, I feel like if marriage is the only thing you're looking forward to, you really need to reevaluate the love you have for yourself.
And your priorities.
No shade. And this may not, like, go for everybody. Because some people, they live in situations where, like, all they have to do in life is to get married. But, like, no shade. We're in New York City. So, no shade.
At least Western society. Because we can talk about Western society. All of us are here. We have... free access to education. You can go and get a job, career, trade school, certificates, etc. You can start passions, businesses, etc. But you're choosing to make your entire life and upbringing about getting married to someone.
Thank you.
Mind you. Do y'all not understand that Islam encourages you to go get educated? It encourages you can work. You know what I'm saying?
You can work.
So it's like, why is that the only thing you're worried about?
And I feel like also too, like, yeah, we have the right to get married. And I feel like marriage is a beautiful thing. I'm not saying
no,
it's
is.
a really beautiful thing.
It really is.
So beautiful. Like, who don't want love?
And congrats to everybody watching this who's married. Like, I'm like, I've been seeing so many people get married lately. I'm just like,
I'm happy for y'all.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm saying like it's a bad thing to be excited, but like don't make it everything.
Make it your whole personality is crazy.
Yeah, you're so much more than a bride, bro. Another thing, stop fiending for like big weddings. but not feeling to be a good wife. That don't make sense. But anyways, number 2. You want to go?
You clocked it.
I mean, it's nothing new.
All right. This is hot take number 1 for me. Many Muslims fear community judgment more than they fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Kabako.
Kabakodre. And the reason why I say this is because I noticed that.
You look so pretty today, no shade.
Girl!
I'm like.
Thank you, girl. So do you. Lahuma.
Thank you.
Body.
It's nothing. Thank you, Dada.
It's nothing, though.
It's nothing. No.
Guys, but honestly, dang, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Again, with the whole performative thing, as well as doing things to please your community or people at the masjid, or, oh, let me just randomly start pulling out my phone and reciting Quran because I see hijabis next to me on a bus.
Oh,
or
that's so sure. That's so sure. That happened?
That happened to us before.
Wait, when?
We were on the bus one day going to, I think, shop for hijabs. Mm-hmm. And when we got on the bus, we were both wearing abayas and everything. There was a guy sitting in front of us.
Wait, yes, I do remember that.
And then he's looking at us, and then he pulls out the Quran and I'm like, let's not do that. So let's not do that. But yeah, aside from that, like, I just feel like as of lately, people care way too much about what others have to say about them rather than being judged by our creator. And to me, it just makes absolutely no sense because I say this all the time. When you die, all the people that you lived for are not going to do anything for you. You're dead. You're literally a corpse. Like, what are they going to do? And go ahead.
I do want to add on to that. I feel like, especially in African community, I low-key feel like, for example, let's say you're in a marriage and like you're going through a bad. A lot of like the older generation would that be like, oh my God, like don't get divorced because like you need to worry about what people are saying about you. Yes. Stuff like that is so dumb. Let's really stop that. No shade. Like I feel like at the end of the day, when we die, those people you're so worried about their opinion, they're not going to care about you, literally at all. And I feel like, let's be real, would you rather stay miserable in a marriage for 50 plus years, or would you just get divorced, handle that, and then live life, see it fullest? Like, it don't make sense to me. Like, why y'all pull other people have to say? People who don't even care about you, people who probably don't even have it together themselves. You put them on a high standards. Like, I'm not understanding why. I really don't get it. I just feel like at the end of the day, live your life. Please, live your life to please Allah.
Mind you, they're like, you're putting them on a pedestal the whole time. They're trying to control your life. They don't want you. They want you to stay miserable just for the sake of status. Oh, they don't want to say that their daughter had a divorce or their son had a divorce.
Thank you.
The whole time you could be getting abused. I'm confused. Like, that's just crazy. But yeah, that's hot take number 1 for me. I think it's just very common now. And it's sad to see because, like, stand up.
And I understand, like, we're also in a society where you feel like you need people to like you, but you really don't need none of that. Like, I feel like the only person you should be pleasing, like I said, is the man up there. Other than that, like, I really don't understand as to why, like... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I did have an era where I was a people pleaser. I feel like we all had that.
Some people are still stuck in it, unfortunately, and, like, may Allah make it easier for you.
I mean...
But if you're past that, congratulations, because...
And it's a really hard thing to get past, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like we gotta stop. No shit, these people do not care about you. They really don't. But anyways, number 2. Whoa! Oh my God, this one.
I'm scared.
Another hot take, y'all make being private a whole new level of a challenge. Being private is normal. Why are we glazing the next person because they're private? Why are we acting like basic discretion is elite behavior? You wanna go first? Cause no shade, like...
No, listen. I really think social media fried brains so much that not you like you, but you all have entitlement factors to the point where you think you're supposed to know everything about somebody through a screen whole time that person doesn't even know who you are.
Hello.
I'm confused. And then you know what it is? You put your business on social media. People in the comments, oh, why are you putting your business out on social media then? You should be keeping it private. You keep it private. People find out from another source. Oh, they wanted to keep that hush.
Oh my gosh, she kept it private. Oh my God, I gotta do the same thing. Oh my God, hot take. Allah already it's more like prefer for us to even keep things private.
Exactly.
Your good deeds are supposed to be private. Your sins you're supposed to cover that anyways. Everything's supposed to be private anyways. But I feel like social media fried our brains to the point where it's so normalized where people feel like they're obligated to know what's going on in our lives. And it's so weird to me because no shade, why? Who are y'all? No shade. Whether you Nicki Minaj, even though we don't jack her no more. Whether you are nobody. You have your right to keep everything private.
Nobody is insane.
Like, no shade. Like, I feel like social media really fried our brains to the point where, like, if someone keeps it private, we're like, oh my God. And hot take, another thing, like, why do people, like, I feel like we, like, fetishize is not the right word, but, like, I feel like we all, not all, like, yeah, but, like, I feel like y'all made it an obsession to, like, be like mysterious. Nobody care about
like
y'all.
romanticizing it.
Low key, like I made like, oh my God, I want to be mysterious the whole time.
You're all just carbon copies of each other.
No,
You want to be mysterious, nonchalant. I'm a vamp. Oh, I'm this. I'm that. I'm so opium. I'm so mysterious.
Like it's so annoying.
I'm not gonna lie. Just lock yourself up in your bedroom if you want to be mysterious. Because we really don't care that much.
And hot take, 9 out of 10 people who do go mysterious, like. I'm not gonna lie, every time I be like, wait, what happened to her? But all the time, it's like a 2-minute thing and I push it and keep it going. Nobody cares. I feel like if you wanna really prioritize your self-development, by all means do it. But if you're catering now, if you're like building all of that around being mysterious, honey, it's not gonna work. You're going 10 steps
I feel like being private and being mysterious are definitely two different things. Being private as in you choose to let people in on certain things versus you keep other things private. But mysterious is like people will purposely make it known that they're keeping something private or trying to get attention so that you could be like, wow, like, I wonder what da-da-da-da-da, like, you're so mysterious. Whole time, maybe you're not.
Hot take. It's so weird, like, not being able to drink my water while you're recording. No shade. Like,
I'm actually thirsty, guys, and my nose is so stuffy. Everybody's been sick this week.
Yeah, no shade. Back to the topic, though. I do also feel like being private is a beautiful thing. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm encouraging y'all to be private. But, like, don't make it to the point where the next person is private. It's such a shocker. Like, oh, my God, I need to do that. Be private for your own protection. Don't be private because other people are being private. Like, I feel like intentions is a really big thing, and y'all know that already, so we're not going to get into that.
And another thing, like, just because someone is private or went MIA does not mean they're miserable.
Hello.
I swear, everyone's first assumption... Oh my God, I hope she's okay. What happened to her?
Wait, like, I never know doing that.
No. But you do it out of like,
I just genuinely hope.
Like, yeah, like you care about the some people make it seem like, oh girl, because last I heard this and that. Oh, but it's like whole time they're literally just living their life just like how we are.
And how I take like being on social media is so peaceful. Like so peaceful. But like just do what you guys want to do, but just make sure your intentions are in the right place. No shade.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's your turn, right?
Yeah, my turn.
Yeah. I'm scared.
I'm just gonna say it. I really don't care. Men are not protecting their spouses anymore.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Can you elaborate?
Yes, I can definitely elaborate. So pretty much to me, I'm just confused as to how roles reversed.
I already know where this is going.
Why is the husband allowing his wife to be out in the open, publicizing physical, what is it called? Physical sins? So, for instance, excessive makeup and wearing the hijab improperly, which I'm not judging. But I'm saying as a spouse, like as a husband, at least keep that private, like about your wife, not let her like publicize her sins all over social media, and then becoming an influencer and influencing other hijabis to do this, and that. But then whole time, you're blurring out your husband's face.
Oh.
I'm confused.
Oh, wait. I have a question, though. Would you, like, for me personally, I feel like I would feel offended if, like, I'm not wearing the hijab, probably my man would not correct me on it. Would
me
you?
too.
I'll be like, girl, like,
me too.
Careful,
again,
like,
but okay. Like, it is, but it isn't his job. It's not your job because at the end of the day, that's on me. But at the same time, you being my husband, the person who is supposed to protect me, why are you letting me go out like that? Mind you, they make it seem like they don't care, which is bad because then I'm going to start thinking, like, do you even care about me for real?
It's bad because also in Islam, men, you're supposed to have some type of, like, you're supposed to, like, be jealous of your wife at least a little bit. Like,
yeah, overprotective jealousy.
Yeah, and it's not in a toxic way, obviously, but in a healthy way. And I feel like, although, yeah, your husband is supposed to keep you accountable, girl, also hold yourself accountable. Back to what you said about, like, I feel like low-key, like, because the reason why I think that's happening is because I feel like a lot of things are becoming normalized. So it's to the point like they don't see it as like, oh my God, like girl, fix that. And I feel like even when they do, but like fix it, a lot of people, there's many ways to like go to talk to your wife about fixing stuff. Some stuff I talk, some people are not. But in a way, I'm speaking right now is a non-toxic way, by the way. So let's say like your husband tells you to fix something, like fix hijab in a healthy manner. That's not him being like controlling. That's literally just him doing what he's supposed to do. That's his role as a husband. No shade. But I feel like a lot of the times, they just don't care no more because it's normalized.
And it's
society don't care no more.
What's the word for it? Dayuth?
Yeah.
Hello, what? Like, did y'all forget about that? Like that?
Like, I don't know.
Because not only is it on him, but it's on you as well as his wife. Like, you're going out like that.
And a broader hot take: men just are not men anymore. I don't know. Like,
wait.
Men are just not men anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, and it's not like I hate men campaign. None of that. It's just like no shade. Like, I feel like nowadays.
I feel like we think this way because we're in the western part of.
Yeah, and
this
like
is,
I said, this is
the
only
problem.
a Western
Yeah,
thing. I feel like the men here are just not. Feel me?
I'm telling you, social media fried everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. Like, nobody's innocent.
No.
But yeah, if you're a man and you're watching this and you're married, please make sure you're protecting your wife.
Hello. I'm kind of scared for this next one.
In all aspects.
Okay, before I say this next one, I'm not judging. Well, like, Billah, I'm not judging. May Allah forgive me if anybody feels like I'm judging, because I feel like we've all been there, and
I'm scared.
We all struggle with the hijab. This is not me attacking anybody.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, what you about to say?
3. Okay. This, like, you know when the girlies be having, like, it don't matter what it's a turban, hijab, but have like a little strand of hair out. Granted, it's tea. It's mad cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's mad cute. Y'all be eating with that.
Yeah, I go like y'all that be looking
it's so
good.
Pretty.
I'm like, oh,
like
damn.
It got me to the point where I be tempted to do it myself. No shit, it's so cute. But it's not hijab. And that's just the rule of it. And we need to stop trying to beautify something that was meant to conceal our beauty. The hijab was meant to conceal our beauty so we can hide our beauty. So no shade, why are we beautifying the hijab? And no shade, it's not to make Islam or being a Muslim girl miserable or boring, but like that's just it's just not hijab. You know,
it's
not
also
hijab.
not to say stop practicing it. Period. Like obviously, everyone has their own journey. Because not to expose myself, but y'all know,
girl, we all used to rock.
Like the turban and the edges out. I used to do that all the time. Even I would just throw on a scarf over my hair, and you know. But hijab, as we know, hijab, you cover neck, hair, ears, chest. Come on, bro. And like you said, the temptations that you felt, I know a lot of women who wear full coverage feel the same way, and that's a problem because you're tempting your sisters to do something that's haram. You know? Like, the point of the hijab is to cover what it is that you're showing.
And again, this isn't only for people who I feel like don't have the intention of, like, fixing it. I feel like if you're just starting a hijab journey and that's what you're doing, girl, I'm not gonna lie, you're doing bigger than I did when I first started my hijab. So, girl, kudos to you. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if you have the intention of just keeping it like that, and like when people tell you like, oh my god, it's not hijab, and you feel offended, baby, wake up. And not gonna lie, like hot take, when I be like planning my vacation outfits, I be like, oh my god, like do I really want to cover it up? Cause no shade, like
Brazil.
Like, oh yeah, I went to Brazil. We went to Brazil. It was so like obrigada. Like,
but nothing. I know how you feel like going to a tropical spot. It's like, oh, do I really gotta wear the hijab?
Yeah, and no shit, don't get me wrong. It's tea, it's cute. I see why y'all do it. It's mad pretty, but like, are you doing it for the dunya or are you doing it for the akhirah? I'm not gonna ask you this on the last day. Don't forget that. Mm-hmm. So again, this is like if any of you guys feel offended, may Allah forgive me, maybe you guys forgive me, but this is not to anybody who intentions are to fix it and cover properly. But if you're in a place where you feel like this is the hijab, I'm gonna stay here, I feel comfortable doing this and I don't want to get out of my comfort zone, that's a problem. And I feel like we also need to just wake up and realize the hijab and what the hijab really is and what the purpose of the hijab really is. But
you know what else too? I do understand if some people get offended. It's just a matter of, a lot of people will be like, oh, if you're not gonna wear it properly, just take it off. Are you crazy?
I disagree with that.
Why would you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is when I said this take, I'm like, I made
it clear. Like, if
you're wearing it,
people have,
you're not wearing the right way. You're way better than someone. Well, I don't want to say way better than someone that's not wearing it, but you're doing way better than I did when I started my hijab journey. No shade. So, if you are wearing it like that, may Allah guide you and may Allah make it easy for you to wear the fully covered hijab. And I'm not gonna lie, even today I still struggle with the fully covered hijab. So this is not me saying,
me too.
Oh my God. Girl, like every day I be like, oh, little neck out, it's kind of tea. Like, it's tea. Like, I'm saying, it's not punch. It's tea. Y'all look beautiful. Y'all look gorgeous. I don't my body, but it's just not hijab. And I just hope you guys are not offended.
Yeah. I think before we finish that one, if that's really how you rock the hijab and you're obviously struggling internally or whatever, may Allah make it easier for you. I mean, but if you're someone who is purposely, like you said, trying to beautify that and teaching other sisters, oh yeah, let me give you a tutorial of how I did this hijab with curls out or what, not, girl.
Yeah. And I don't know if
that's now your sin too. Like,
I don't know if you've seen it, but this is brand. I just say drop like a new hijab brand, and people are like, they're getting a lot of backlash because I guess the hijab like resembles hair. I don't know if you've seen that. But no, I didn't, girl, I want to search it up, but I don't know if you got time for that. But I didn't personally see the hijab line, but like, stuff like that, for example, like, I feel like the hijab is to conceal our hair and conceal our beauty. So why are we making stuff that resembles hair? I don't know. I didn't see the line for myself, but if it does resemble hair, girl, I ain't gonna lie.
But hypothetically, yeah, like, why would you do that?
It's like wearing a see-through hijab.
Cabaco.
Next, I guess. I love hot takes.
I feel like we touched up on this one, though. Marriage has become more about social status and weddings rather than building righteous partnership.
Okay. I want to say this from an African point of view. I feel like a lot of people, I really honestly wouldn't say our generation, but low-key, yeah, will only want to marry for money or wealth or like just like marry a man who they know they will have a big wedding. Or like they rush to get married. We said this a little bit before because they want to have that big wedding to just show off. And it's like, I don't know. It's just like, and then what? What happens after you get married? Like,
where's the connection? Where's the emotional connection? Where's the physical connection? Like,
and like I feel like surely when you're finding a spouse, make sure your spouse is really someone who fears Allah. He's a man.
And you guys are compatible. No, let's talk about this, bro. I think when you're looking for someone that you want to marry, or like you meet someone, y'all have both mutual interests. Okay, cool. Now I want to see if marriage can be a possibility between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Don't jump straight into, do I love him? Bro, jump to, are we compatible with each other? Are we compatible?
No, you shouldn't be loving somebody you're not compatible with. That's one.
But like people do that, and this is why. One of the reasons why. Because they're fantasizing too much about a big wedding and getting married young, and they want to be able to say, "Oh, look, you know what I'm saying?"
My wife.
That you ignore all the important factors, and you just think, "Oh, well, he's just so sweet. He paid for this. He prays 5 times a day. He's the one."
I don't know. I just feel like when choosing your spouse, it's such a scary and such a big important detail of your life. Because think about it like this: your spouse is gonna be with you when your mom dies, when your dad dies, when you have children. Make sure when you're also picking your spouse, you're picking a good father for your children if you want to have children. Like think about it like that. Like I feel like it's much more than just a big wedding. The wedding is like what? You're gonna be married for that person for let's say 20, 30 years. That wedding is only gonna be like a week max, depending what culture you're from. So no shade. Are you more so worried about the 2 to 50 years you're gonna be with the person, or are you more worried about the 1 week wedding?
And for the social status, I will say I still know.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I know people who have parents that encourage them to marry within their exact same tribe and country for the sake of that status girl. He's this just like me, pure blood. Oh, you can't marry out of a different tribe or country. Mind you, it's sunnah to do that.
I feel like our generation gonna be the ones to really stop that. Cause no shit, who care? Like, I'm alhamdulillah, I feel like we be seeing man mixes every single day getting married, and I'm so grateful for that.
But the sad part is, there are families that will not approve of your spouse because of that reason, and it makes it difficult for these two to make it halal and get married because they actually genuinely are compatible and love each other. But the problem now is the father's like, no, because you're not this. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And that's so sad because you'd rather marry off your child to someone they don't know, who's probably most likely much older than them, lazy, a bum, or whatever the case is,
just
because they're in the same tribe, rather than letting your child find someone who is actually like compatible with them. Like I said, a righteous partnership. You'd rather take that all away and make your child miserable because you want them to be with someone within your tribe. How does that make any sense, bro?
And in cases like that, it's super hard for them to get divorced too. So it's like, girl, you're like just stuck in a miserable situation. No
and to put it out there, in case non-Muslims are watching this, because you know this podcast is for everyone. This is a cultural thing. This stems from culture, not religion. Because our religion does not encourage this. Our religion encourages us to marry outside of our nationalities, whatever. But there are people who are old school. The old school mentality that stems from their culture, which is toxic, of you need to be from the same tribe, or you need this last name, or you need to be from this country or this region of this country to be my spouse.
And it's sad and it's crazy thinking about it because, like, girl, why are we thinking this way? And no shit, we in 2026. Everybody's mixing nowadays. Why are we still being tribalist and being just weird?
Yeah.
It's tiring, but anyways. What's my next one? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I find it easier to be better partners, wives, or girlfriends to whatever man, but never a good friend to your homegirls. I hate when people be like they cutting everyone off when they get married because you know your husband not doing all that for you. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that like I feel like a lot of girls they willing to cut their friend off for every little thing, but when a man beat them up, cheat on them, curse them out, curse their mom out, they wouldn't still fix it with him. It don't make sense to me. Y'all willing to take so much help from a man and give him so much chance. But when your friend miss your birthday dinner, she's mad weird. I'm cutting off. Another thing too. When y'all get married, y'all want to cut everybody off. Whole time your man is still going outside with his homeboys every weekend. And when I say y'all, you know I'm not talking about y'all. So like, don't take it to the heart. But like, it does not make sense to me. Like, no shade. Why are we making like? I feel like sometimes, as sad as it is, I feel like sometimes it be a lot of females' nature to prioritize a man. And I don't know why. I understand if you're married, okay, that's your husband. Obviously, do your big one. But like, outside of your marriage, who are you? Like, you still have to sit there and be like, no. I feel like I really disagree with the fact of cutting your homegirls off when you get married. Because no shade, when your man go to work, when your man is with his homeboys, what are you doing? Are you linking up with your homegirls? Okay, you can't just be sitting there bored.
Who can you confide in?
Yeah, that's another
Where are your
thing.
friends? Are you gonna be literally just gonna be stuck and lonely?
Yeah, and I hate that. No shame. But yeah,
and like you said, your husband is most likely not doing that for you.
He's
so
not doing that for you, girl.
Doing that.
Shade, like.
It's just like, where did that idea stem from? Oh, as soon as I become a wife, none of y'all talk. I'm not talking to none of y'all anymore. I'm finna move to Dagestan 2-3 years and forget. Like, I'm confused, bro. I'm confused.
But yeah, when I see that, it just irritates me, no shade, because like.
I feel like your homegirls was there way before you even met him.
When a man beats you up, your homegirl let you stay at house. So I'm so confused.
What are you talking about?
Like, no shade, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. Like, I feel like you really gotta, like, the same way I prioritize, like, relationships, you need to prioritize platonic friendships as well, because no shade, I feel like we need those.
A lot too, like that.
You need those.
I'm confused.
No shade. Next topic, though.
All right.
Wait, can I see? Let's do this one first, then this one next.
Okay. Y'all preach unity, but ethnic divisions are still one of the biggest problems in many communities.
Can you elaborate?
I can definitely elaborate. I will speak from a personal experience. I have been to events, I have been to masjids, where it's literally just one specific region
or ethnicity
clicked up, group is already made, whatever. In school, I've witnessed this as well. In the prayer room, you know, my school is very diverse. When I tell you oh my God, you'll find every country there under the sun. I promise you. You walk in, Assalamu alaikum. You see one group, could be what? Middle East, South Asia, whatever.
Pakistani.
What?
Pakistani. Next.
And then another group, West Africa. And then another group, North Africa. And then, say for example, there'll be people from like Uzbekistan or Malaysia, Indonesia, whatever. They come in the room, and this is all you see from the girls. And they continue.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm good.
And I'm confused because aren't we all sisters? Like, I'm lost. Why are we dividing each other like that? And not only that, it discourages people to go to the masjid because you're giving them the experience that, okay, when I go to this mosque for the first time, I should be expecting that there are groups already made that I cannot fit in with. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's just sad.
And I do understand that, like, obviously, like, before you're gonna have your cliques, you're gonna have friendships. By all means, have that. But also, when like I feel like a new sister, whether it's a brother or sister, comes to like a space, whether it's a masjid, like anywhere, I just feel like you should always be welcoming them with open arms. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why are we giving people dirty looks? And no shade, like, I was gonna write this on my hot take, but because you wrote this one, okay, I'm gonna take it out. I feel like having masjid strictly for a certain ethnicity, like, I know, for example, this is so random, by the way. Let's say, oh my God, let's go to the Pakistani mosque. Let's go to the Fulani mosque. Stuff like that is so stupid to me because no shade. A masjid is a place of worship. Why are we having... I know obviously like anybody, any race can go there, but it's just like, why are we like putting an ethnicity label on a place of worship for a religion where like you will catch anybody from any region of this earth there? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, and I hate stuff like that. I feel like as Muslims, we all need to like stop. And I feel like I think this is a problem that's never gonna end. I really feel like we're forever gonna be divided.
Which is really sad, though.
Yeah, the way people think is really disgusting, and it's just really sad. I just feel like if you're really a Muslim, you truly believe that we are just one.
That's what I'm saying. Why are we divided by ethnic groups? And like you said, the masjids that are strictly for a specific country, what are you doing? Do you not want good deeds when people walk you? You want to invite everybody into the masjid to pray. That's number one. Number two, like you said, in Islam, if you're a true believer, you know that we're all brothers and sisters regardless of where you're from. It does not matter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala strictly made all these countries, ethnicities, races, whatever you want to call it, because he wants us all to not only appreciate each other, learn about each other's cultures, learn about each other's countries, visit each other's countries, but also accept everyone as one.
And I do feel like, not gonna lie, sometimes those, like, for example, let's say like Ghanaian masjids, Mali masjids, it has a pros and cons. The cons is like, it's just weird and it's really like just, you know, but the only pro I would say, because, you know, we all live in the West and like they're just really racist to immigrants. I do feel like immigrants who don't speak English have a good place to go. And a lot of people can't understand khutbahs in English. That's one thing I do. It is a pro and cons, but I just feel like it's weird, girl. Why are we having masjids where it's just like only for this sector of people? It's just so weird.
Yeah.
No shade. Next.
And that's what normalizes the division too.
Yeah.
It makes people think it's normal. It's not
normal. And no shade. Like, it's just disgusting. I just feel like, and I really genuinely feel like racism was never gonna end. That's my hot take.
No shit. That's why I really love 96 masjid. Shout out to 96 because every time I go, one time I turned and I seen this girl straight from Germany there, and we just had a whole conversation. She was a revert. Everything. We had a whole conversation. And then you look to your right or your left, and you see Middle Eastern woman. You see African woman.
Giving me like
what?
I feel like
I like 96.
I feel like I experienced some most like weird looks and racism at 96. No
what?
Shade. Yeah.
Really?
No shade. And that's usually from the older people. I don't know if they think they like if they molded the mosque by themselves brick by brick. I don't know.
I got yelled at by a woman there before.
Yeah, they be bugging.
I was like, girl, sorry. But regardless, like...
Okay, we normalize Muslims celebrating non-Muslim holidays. I understand we live in the West. I understand like we're exposed to Christmas, we're exposed to Easter, we're exposed to all those like little aesthetically pleasing holidays. But if I'm not mistaken, girl, we only have 2 holidays as Muslims. So why are we no shade celebrating holidays that we have no business celebrating? You do not see people
paganist holidays at that.
Yeah, you do not see Christians dressing down on Eid. You don't see them going to the masjid screaming Eid Mubarak. So it's like, no, don't do that. So why are we doing that? You normalize to the point where it's like, it's not to like, if I see people post it, like, I be like, girl, wait, what happened? Like, no shit. Like, why are we normalizing that? It's really scary. And like, it just gags me a little bit because no shit, you know, and it's about like Christmas especially. It's about Christmas.
I was about to ask you, how do you feel about Secret Santa? When like you see like,
hot take, I feel like Secret Santa, it stems from Christmas. You know what its Christmas purpose is. Unless you're just doing it and like just want to give a gift. It really just depends on your intentions.
Yeah,
and personally, I just feel like low key, girl, you know what Secret Santa's for.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, like okay, Halloween for example, you know how they be having the haunted houses like haunted house activities. I would go.
I would go.
Like I would go to that because I'm not necessarily celebrating the idea of Halloween. I'm just going because it's an activity out in Manhattan. It looks fun. I want to get jump scared. But I'm like not going to wear a costume. Yeah, like I wouldn't dress up in a costume.
Halloween, that's the issue. Like, and another thing, I feel like it's not to make Islam seem miserable. It's just like, girl, you know we only have 2 holidays. Why are we celebrating all the other stuff? I feel like at the end of the day, it all really like depends on your intentions. Like Secret Santa, for example. Take part of me if you want, girl. I don't know the real ruling on that. I'm not a scholar. But I just generally feel like if your intention is not to celebrate and you just want to give gifts to your friend just because you want to appreciate them, that's different. Mm-hmm. But if you're like generally sitting there wearing pajamas for Christmas with a tree and all of that, be like, oh my God, festivities, not the third, girl, wake up.
I'm weak. Paganist holidays at that. I got to say that again because I don't think y'all understand how crazy that is. Like, a Muslim celebrating a paganist holiday.
On top of that, Christmas, like, they literally just celebrate Jesus as a God. And, girl, that's shirk. Like, I'm confused as to why we celebrate. Like, and I feel like all the paganist holidays, Christmas is the one I see a lot of Muslims celebrate the most. And it's kind of confusing because, like, girl, that holiday literally just, like...
contradicts everything. Like, what do you mean, bro?